What's up, guys? This is Will of Will H Tech Review back with another video, and we're taking a look at the iPhone XR after 1 year. So it is iPhone season. My iPhone 11 will be here tomorrow. So I wanted to take another look at this guy. My SIM card has been hard for the last 6 months or so, or however long. I've had the black edition of this, and I recently put it back in my Note 9 because picked up a laptop. And I'm doing a little testing of the laptop. Stay tuned for that video. But mostly the majority of the year, my SIM card has been in this phone. So I picked up the XR way back last year when it was available for pre-order. I pre-ordered it and I picked up the blue one at the time. Didn't like the blue one too much, so I ended up getting rid of the blue one, and I got that white one, the clean white one I like to call it. And I think the white one didn't have enough storage eventually, so I got rid of the white one and I was going to pick up the red one, and then I decided to get the black one. Glad that I did pick up the black one. This has been awesome. I like the way it looked. This is a really nice device. As you can see, it doesn't hold too many fingerprints. It does pick them up, but you can't really see them as much as you would on another color, to me. So let's talk about the hardware first on this. It has held up really well. Now, I do have it in a case majority of the time, so it doesn't have any scratches. This thing is in pristine condition, as you guys can see. It does have the Apple logo on the back of it. I understand that the new one is going to be more centered. You got your camera on the back. You got your flash. You got your power button over here, volume up and down, mute switch. On the bottom, you got your speaker, your microphone, and your lightning port. So we're going to be stuck with a lightning port for another year, it looks like, because the new ones don't have the Type-C either. This thing is a little bit chunky. It weighs, got a little weight to it. The weight is 194 grams, chunky in the hand, but it feels substantial to me. You do have glass front and back, which I don't like, but the display is flat, so I kind of like that a little bit too. On the front of it, you do have your earpiece and speaker, and your Face ID sensors and all of that stuff. And I can tell you, Face ID works great on this device. I'm behind the camera and it works. You can have it pitch dark. Face ID works great on it. So I like everything about the build of it, the weight of it, everything about this device is great. And I have had the XS Max, and for me, I know this one is missing. The XR was missing things like 3D touch. This has an LCD stream, not an AMOLED display. It's a smaller display and everything, but this one, the 6.1, is a sweet spot for me, especially with this device. I like it. I did have the LG G8, but typing on that one, it seemed narrower, or this one was just better to type on. So I kind of like the iPhone a little bit better. I do like how this integrates well with my other devices. If I have a video or pictures or anything, I can just airdrop it to my MacBook or my iPad and keep it moving like that. So that's another thing I like about Apple. And this device has just been sweet. So let's talk about the cameras on here. So you got a 12 megapixel on the rear, a 7 megapixel on the front. The front one's capable of taking good selfies. You can record in 1080 up to 60 frames per second, if I'm not mistaken. The rear camera is really awesome. Great pictures. You can shoot 4K on this device. And it just takes awesome pictures and videos with that one single camera. Now, the 11 is going to have 2 cameras on it with wide angle on the front and the back. You can shoot 4K, all of that stuff. I'm looking forward to reviewing that one as well. So cameras have been okay, been dope on this device. I really like the cameras on this device. This also is IP67, water and splash and all that. That's another good thing as well. This is running the A12 Bionic chip, and this will be eligible for iOS 13, which should be dropping today, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But no problems with anything opening up here. As you can see, apps fly open. Only time I may have an app that doesn't open fast, if it's a one for the web or something like that, but games and things like that, they open quick, and I do like how smooth the operating system is here. The fluidity on these devices are awesome, second to none on the iPhone. Android has caught up pretty well. This thing has some great speakers as well, puts out some great sound, and I have thoroughly enjoyed this. No headphone jack, but that's where we are now. I got my AirPods, and I rock like that. So overall, this has been a great experience with the iPhone XR. I'm looking forward to the iPhone 11. Got a little hump there. Don't really know it when you got your case on it. But yeah, man, this has been dope. I got a privacy screen on here so you guys can see. Some people do complain about the little bit of bezel that this thing has around there. But as you can see with the black one, kind of blends in. You don't even see it. The big notch. I don't know if I like the notch too much, but I get used to it. And I have gotten used to it. And as far as phone calls, this thing makes excellent phone calls. I don't have no problem with people hearing me or I'm hearing them. The earpiece works great. The mute switch is awesome to have that there to just silence the phone real quick. Battery life, I get 5.5, 6 hours battery life still on this device. Let's go into and see what my after 6 months to a year, let's see what my battery looks like on here. Battery health still at 100, as you guys can see. So iOS 13 coming to this device today, I think. I'm looking forward to putting it on there. Looking forward to doing some comparison between this and the iPhone 11. All right, guys, my look at this device after having it for a year. Catch you guys in the next video. Will H, and I'm out.